Oh, I forgot how good that sounds. Hey
I dig it.
everybody, how's it going? And it's good to be back. Myself and who?
It's the camera settings. Like sometimes that's why I kind of have to kind of go like,
Yeah,
oh,
because we're used to
that way, that way.
that way, that way. Oh, but great to be back. I know this is not your typical Ready to Start podcast. We're doing something a little different just to get back into the swing of things. We're calling this SideQuest, where it's just myself and Nick over here. We might do random instead of doing the random stream nights, but since I've been sick and everything, you guys know, I'm just finally getting back to the swing of things. Still on meds, so my lung capacity ain't the same. So he's going to be talking more,
Am I?
quite a bit.
Oh
Yeah,
boy. Oh,
I'm going to
boy.
make you talk.
Oh
I'm going to
no.
make you talk. I'm going to hit you with a can of bubbly. Bubbly. Yeah, Publix had a sale. Do you guys have Publix up there? I don't
No,
think
we
so.
don't have Publix.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I think they're only down here in the southeast.
I mean,
At least I
so
know.
like our Publix kind of like your produce stores and stuff like that you
Mhm.
get your groceries at.
Right.
Because we over here in the Midwest we have like a Mariano's or a Jewel Osco.
Do you have Kroger's?
We do not. They are here, but they're not as
Piggly
abundant.
Wiggly?
There's Piggly Wigglies, but they're
Okay.
small.
Okay.
They're small, but like, and then you go to the West Coast where it's Ralph's, or you go over to Houston and Texas. Gosh, what's the name of that store? Oh gosh, I can't remember, but yeah, no, it's all
Oh,
different, all the
there we
same
go.
though.
Forgot to pull up the chat on the side. Hey, everybody. We've got Cody here. Thank you for joining us as always. And that LOL guy, what even is this? What is this? It's a thing.
It's
That's
a
what we're
thing.
doing. Yeah. So before we got sidetracked, because we're the kings of sidetrack.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we were doing these random streams before. We just decided to rebrand it as part of the Ready to Start podcast. We're just calling it SideQuest. So it's not anything in particular tonight. We just decided to talk about the drama that's been going on, and that's of course I just covered it earlier today. The FTC Xbox Actabliz nonsense. The COD drama. Summer
oh
Games Fest,
boy.
Summer Games Fest, and the Xbox showcase, and now there's more drama about that, especially with Fable. Oh my God, the awful thing that is Fable.
I
So,
didn't even look at the stuff that was Fable because I knew it was going to be
oh
disappointing.
yeah, did you? I think did I send you a video on it? No, I sent you the one from um, Sydney Watson. I meant to send you the one from Melanie Mack. She covered it on point, so you got to watch that. But what do we have here? I'm ignoring. I got Shaw Stop and Shop Mario. Oh wait, he's talking about Cody's still talking about grocery stores. See, Publix.
Publix is like a
It's a
regular
random.
supermarket. Nice.
It
And
it, it is.
it's spelled with an X.
Yes. It's a Florida thing. So
Little
it
Florida.
started in Florida. It's the best supermarket ever. It's yeah. I hate grocery shopping, but if I have to go, that's where I go.
I'm not the biggest fan, but like I do like cooking. So
So yeah, I just like grilling. I've gotten to the point where
same.
I'm
I
a big
grill a
fan of
lot.
grilling. Yeah. So with all that nonsense out of the way, thank you for joining me tonight, Nick. I greatly appreciate this.
Of course, anytime.
So yes, I have been trying to stream the last couple nights. We've actually both been trying to do this since Monday,
Yeah.
and life just kind of
Well,
went.
you've been sick. I've been sick. Like
Yeah, and then yeah.
that's not obvious. Yeah.
What do we have here? Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is going to happen because the bronchial infection, the leftovers. Here, what do we have here? D-Man Gaming found you through my good friend Josie. Figured I'd stop by for a bit just as I got home.
Oh,
Thank you,
nice,
sir.
dude. Welcome.
Appreciate that. Yeah, Josie's doing very well. I know she's been a little busy, so she hasn't been able to stream as much. But I saw she was back on Twitch the other night. We're going to all be here soon. Hopefully next week. I don't know if we're going to have a special guest. We're working on new guests, but we're definitely all going to be together either next week or the week after. All four of us back together, and make sure during this week you still go check out Josie and you check out Miami Geeks as well as our videos because they're good. They're good stuff.
That's it. That's all you need to say because they're good.
Good. Yeah, especially Nick's Call of Duty stuff here. Woo, that drama.
It's dude, it's moist, dude, with drama. Are you kidding me, man? Moist, dude. So what I plan on doing, like, you got to see the comment section on Call of Duty's Instagram posts.
Oh no,
they're getting ratioed hard all week. Dude, it's insane.
Have you seen the guys from Geeks and Gamers, especially Jeremy, D-Day Cobra? Every post they make, every post.
I have not. I'll have to check.
You should go check them out.
So yeah,
I mean, the ratioed is an understatement. They're turning off comments and everything.
Are they turning them off?
Oh yeah, especially Activision. Activision's getting ratioed like there's no tomorrow, which in all honesty they should.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, dude. People are tired of this crap.
Yeah, we all are. Whether you're, it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on, people are just getting tired of it.
Dude, yeah, it doesn't matter. Just everybody, they're like, come on. But
let's save that juiciness till the end.
We'll save that juice, that JU
we'll
ice.
Save the juice. You know what I want to talk about? Because I did a video on this today, and that's the FTC filing a restraining order against the Xbox and Activision Blizzard whole thing going down. And people just hate the fact that there's a possibility. And I'm just reporting the news. I'm just saying, hey, this is happening. It could go this way or it could go that way. People don't want to hear that. They just want to hear. And it's the Xbox fanboys because, not gonna lie, I used to be one before. And my eyes have kind of opened up a bit to this. And you know what? I'm not a big Microsoft fan as I used to be. I'll put it that way.
Same. I agree. I'm on that.
I can see what they're doing. I can see the forest through the trees. Let's put it that way. So with that being said, it's like people are just going, Xbox and Activision, it's going to be good. Thumbs down. I'm like, dude, I'm just giving you news. Just giving you news. There was really no opinion on it either.
Now, are they saying like they want this Xbox Activision merger to happen, or they're saying they don't? Like, what's the general consensus in the comments?
Some people, the majority of them are saying it's going to happen. This doesn't mean anything. Other people are saying, oh, this is actually good for Xbox. I was like, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I'm just saying, hey, this is happening.
Yeah.
Who thought this was going to happen? Nobody saw that them filing a restraining order. Nobody saw that happening.
No, nobody saw that happening. I mean, maybe people who understand mergers and acquisitions would know that like this might be a thing, right? But like, I think for a pleb like myself, no, I'm very uneducated when it comes to like big purchases and stuff like this.
So no, I just saw this from D-Man. I agree. We're going to get to Summer Games Fest in a moment after we talk about this. But definitely, I agree. Those were actually my 2 stars of Summer Game Fest. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll definitely be talking about that because I've got my opinions on that too, and which covers another video I did, which people are reading about, and that's the Prince of Persia. But we'll get to that in a moment. So, but going back to this, people are like saying, I just don't understand why they're so all over this. It's so good for Xbox. This is a good thing. And I'm like, what? And
what is it?
Like, someone commented saying nothing good is going to come to Activision Blizzard from Microsoft purchasing them. And I was like, you know what? If this was the beginning of 2020, the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, when the Series X first came out, I would have disagreed. But now the way Xbox and the Xbox brand and everything's going, I think he's right, because Microsoft, the showcase was terrible. I don't care what anybody says. It was terrible. Their big gun Fable just looked like trash. And
why did they keep doing this? They did this to Halo too. Remember when Halo was first released? People are like, what is this? Like,
yeah, Fable just looks like garbage. And then there was nothing. Phil Spencer on the extra show or whatever they were calling it mentioned that Perfect Dark is still in the works. Okay, cool. 18 months or so, I think, is what they were talking about.
Haven't we heard about Perfect Dark for a handful of years already?
It's been, just like, I think it was 3 years ago. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah. Now this is one thing that people are still worried about it. He's right. Starfield needs to be a hit. And I think all this stuff about the ActiBliz stuff isn't really going to help. The Bethesda stuff is what's more important right now. I think getting Starfield out and getting it out well and running well, the whole 30 frames is...
What's going on with that, man? Because is it supposed to run 30 FPS on PC?
Supposedly it's locked at 30 frames because of the scope of the game.
The community is going to fix it. That was how Metal Gear Rising was, dude.
Right.
Like even years and years and years later after that game came out, it was locked at 30 FPS. Someone came out with an executable where it's like, no, we'll get you 60 frames. And it worked like a charm.
Yeah.
30 FPS. What the hell is wrong with them, dude?
That's what I'm hearing. And here we go. My favorite thing. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yep.
Well,
Cody loves them Skylanders.
But here's the thing. What other type of monster type game, collectible game can compete with Pokemon right now? There should be something in there. But it's like, how do you try to do a kart racer that's better than Mario Kart? You just can't.
You can't.
You can? Or can't?
No, there are some good ones like the Sonic and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. That was chef's kiss. That was really good. Was it Mario Kart level? Almost, but Mario Kart's Mario Kart. We've got what was that? The Crash Team Racing. It was solid.
Dude, Crash Team Racing for PlayStation 1 was phenomenal. Or was it PS2? I forgot.
No, it was PS1. But it was still Mario Kart 64.
Was like you said, was it Mario Kart? No, but it was close. It was really good.
Yeah. Here we go. D-Man keeps bringing up some good points. As long as it runs okay and it isn't broken at launch, fact, we could give it a pass at least. I agree. As long as it runs well and looks well and plays well, 30 frames, I'll deal with it. We do not need another Redfall situation. We do not. Redfall was... Microsoft knows Redfall's terrible.
I just, dude, like I might sound redundant for people that heard us talking about this already, but it's like when that game was announced last year and I saw it, I'm like, this just looks like hot trash already. Like, I don't think anybody was excited for it, right? Like,
no, it looked like I said, the redheaded stepchild of Back 4 Blood. Like the poor man's Back 4 Blood, not
Back
even
4
Left
Blood's
4 Dead.
Okay, it's not Left 4 Dead. There's just, I don't know. I like Back 4 Blood. It's just, I don't know, man. I have a lot of really great
during
memories.
the beta. I played a lot of it during the beta, but once I got the full game, it's still sealed because it was on Game Pass, and then I bought the PlayStation 5 version later on when it went to $20. I was like, yeah.
Well, that's worth it. I think that game's, it's definitely worth it for $20, I would say.
Yeah. But there was a lot of games I've gotten for $20 because that was Outsiders. Outsiders, I think that was the other game. That was another one that was on Game Pass, and then I got it at Walmart last year. Okay, yeah. Dead Island 2 was good. I actually got it a week early, and it was a solid game. That was another one. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was going to be trash, but I was playing it. I almost got. I was doing that live stream. I don't know if you remember, where I was live streaming it like every day for an hour or so.
Well, weren't you live streaming it before
when I
was released, and you had a ton of people watching you?
Yeah, I had like a couple hundred. I think most was like 400 or 500.
Wow.
People watching. One it was at 50. Another one was like a few hundred like that, and then I had to keep taking them down. Because if I left them up, I was going to get hit.
You get flagged.
Yeah, and I already got hit by Sega for doing that with Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic one? I tuned in for the Sonic one. That was entertaining.
Yeah, and then it was up for 2 days, and it got like, I don't know how many thousands of views, and then it got pulled down. And then I put up the Switch version, that got 500 views, and then I delisted it and then put it back up so I didn't get 2 copyright strikes. So I couldn't afford 2 copyright strikes. So I didn't want the same thing to happen with Dead Island 2. So as I was streaming it, I only streamed it for about an hour and a half each time. So it wasn't long enough for the right people to see it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just deleted it instead of
That's the
making
waters.
it private. I deleted it. So yeah, I technically lost the views,
Mm-hmm.
but I still gained a lot of subscribers off of those.
That's wild. That's awesome.
And then I put the review of it. It went as soon as the what do you call it? The what do they call it? Where
Embargo.
Embargo.
You're talking about
as soon as
the
the embargo expired, yeah, it went and it went up, and then yeah. But yeah, it was an addictive game. It was very enjoyable.
I liked the first.
I thought
Dead
it was going to
Island
be crap
when it came out. I mean, we're talking circa Xbox 360 days was the first Dead Island, right?
Yep.
No, definitely.
Sorry, had to take a little sip of the bubbly.
Little bubblies.
Yeah, and that's orange cream bubbly.
Does it taste like a creamsicle? Like one of those really nice no?
Without any sweets. Because you know how sweet it is? It's like what if your creamsicle wasn't sweet? So, but let's continue. We keep doing this.
I know the side. It is called SideQuest.
Yeah, it is. It is. Pull up the. Oh no, wait! I have to pull it up.
It's up there. I have the title here right here.
Wow, you made it square.
Should I make it like this?
To be what? Oh, you're adjusting it on your end. I always just leave it long and wide.
That's what she said. So, so Judge grants FTC's temporary restraining order against Xbox and Activision Blizzard. And the important thing is why are they doing this, which they state in the article, because they said the idea behind this temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction is to ensure Microsoft and Activision Blizzard can't close their deal before the FTC has had a chance to determine whether it violates U.S. or antitrust law. I'm going to let you take this away because I know this is a topic that you covered.
Okay. This is the exact article that I covered. And the thing is, I'm no law expert. I'm sure if someone like what's his name, Rakita Law, went over this, he could tell us everything. But we don't know him. So say I don't know how it would violate any of the antitrust laws. But I think they're really just afraid of Xbox becoming a monopoly and Microsoft being bigger than they already are. But Microsoft and the government are, they're like this.
They're pretty hand in hand, at least for the U.S. government. As far as overseas, though, that's a different story, right?
Right. So, and this is the U.S., so I don't see them, stopping this from happening. There's some reason that we don't know, and it's not getting out into the game sphere yet to why this is happening. But I did have a friend. I do have a friend who works for Microsoft, and he says, I don't know how.
Didn't you used to work for Microsoft? I think.
I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you used to, right? Okay, I'm just making sure.
I wanted to go one video, one podcast without bringing that up, because apparently I bring that up too much.
It's an inside joke now, but
yeah. I still have a friend that works there, and he says by Thursday it's going through. And I'm like, wait, by Thursday? Today's the 15th. So that's Thursday of next week. What is Thursday of next week? He said exactly Thursday.
Which is the 22nd.
Yeah. And here it says 22nd or 22nd
or 23rd.
He said
determined on the 22nd and 23rd.
Yeah, he says exactly He's like Thursday. And I'm like, what do you know that I don't? So I didn't get into it because I should. There are some things some information that I'm privy to from Microsoft that I probably shouldn't be privy to because I left the company. So, but when you still know people, you know people. But I will not put anybody's name out there like that. I choose not to. No things.
Yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
So, in your opinion, you read this. Did you read? You read another article too, right?
No, just this one. I just checked this one out.
Yeah, I forgot the source article. I think the last one I read was Forbes. Was it Forbes? No, Forbes was the other one. I can't remember the other article that I read because I read a few more before this, And then I saw this one, and I liked how it was kind of simple and straight to the point.
Well, that's what I like too, man. Because sometimes they put like too much fluff in, and it's
Yeah.
like just give me the facts here.
Mhm.
You know.
And that's why I like the Nintendo Life, the Pure Xbox, and Push Square. And they even have that new one, the retro one, Time Extension. I like all their stuff because it's kind of just here's the information, no fluff, no agenda, no narrative, not information.
Not
There you go.
inserting politics.
Right.
Kotaku.
Well,
Sorry. excuse me.
screw the
Yeah.
Kotaku. They're garbage.
Oh,
Just
such
like
a trash
Polygon.
website. Oh my
They're all
god,
trash.
fucking terrible, dude.
That's why I really like these guys. I think they're pretty good at what they do. Oh
Yeah.
wow! Wait, I'm sorry. I'm missing up the. I'm missing where we're going on. Here we go.
Microsoft is
it's-
huge, yet they are still in last place. It's quite the conundrum. Would you call that a conundrum?
That's one of those things where it's like, hey, we have all this money and don't know how to do anything with it.
Well,
We're just going to buy things and then not know what to do once we buy them.
and so whose fault is this? Is this Phil Spencer's fault? Is this some
Well-
of the other execs that he works with? Some of the, like
Phil Spencer's a face, you know that, right? He's just
Yeah,
a face.
he's a representative of, but is he really making the big decisions though?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think if Philly Spencer there was making all the big decisions, and with what he tells us and how he presents it, we'd have better looking games. They'd be out earlier and they'd be on time, and they would perform well. And then we wouldn't have this trash that is Fable coming out. We
Mhm.
wouldn't have, we're
How bad?
just now
I didn't even look. You want me to?
Oh,
look right
dude,
now how bad Fable is?
bring up the trailer. Bring up the trailer. Unless you want me to bring it.
No, you bring up the trailer. Yeah, you go ahead and bring up the trailer if you can.
Let me. Yeah.
Let's watch what is it, like a 60-second teaser?
No, it's pretty long.
Well, let's we could scrub through it and see how bad Fable
Oh yeah,
looks.
it's.
I remember when the
and
first
they
Fable
they changed their
came
thing
out,
back again,
or there was a Fable on 360 and it looked
This
fantastic.
is why I
And
don't
people were
follow
like,
them. This is why I stopped following it. I unsubscribed to Xbox on what do you call it?
Cody brings up a good point.
What does it say? I'm sorry, I can't see the chat right now.
It says,
I'm looking through.
what do the people who want Mario on Xbox think about this? Mario will never be on Xbox.
Right.
I can't, that is the $1 billion IP that Nintendo owns. It will always be on Nintendo. If Mario were to show up on an Xbox console, it would be like in a cutscene or something. Like you would never have I would almost consider it blasphemy to be able to run around on an Xbox like a legit game with an Xbox controller controlling Mario. I don't think Nintendo would ever allow that to happen.
Right.
Yeah, Nintendo ninjas will come after you. Yeah. All right, let's see this.
All right, here we go. So hold on to your butts and how, as you can see, I don't subscribe to Xbox.
I don't think I am.
And you can see I already disliked it. It looks terrible. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, we're finally doing this. Gonna make a sandwich.
Oh, is it not showing? Oh no, there we go. I was gonna say.
There it is. That's weird if it would censor.
Okay. Let's do it. What do I think about heroes? Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive.
So this is not in game.
Oh,
this is
roughing up bandits.
Did
the face. I was gonna say I thought this was intentional as a joke. This is not. They're being serious.
Yeah, they think whoever the devs are think that's the modern definition of I can't even say it. That is not an attractive woman.
A famale gamer.
That's a man. That face, that's a man's face. If you
wait a minute. I thought they're just being facetious and sarcastic. Like
no, this is
they're just making a joke about it.
No, this is real. This is their impression of, or their version. And the thing is, it's not even real Fable. The Fable that we know, if it looks like this trailer is saying, hey, the game's going to play through Fables, but then they show this hideous thing and that, guy who looks kind of wimpy. So
roughing up bandits because they like to rough up bandits, don't they?
Like, this isn't like custom character
Up with the common folk.
at all.
they
This
have,
is
I don't think so.
Single night.
literally that's
On
the
day-to-day
playable
basis,
character
so
that you have to.
heroes
Yeah.
and
Yes.
who's breaking new ground with
That's
fruit,
stupid.
with veg on the agricultural side of things.
What does this? The thing is, the trailer makes
What's
zero
around
sense.
Mythical creatures. And that's what they are.
Okay, that was
Okay, they
funny.
went back to Chicken Kicker from the first game.
You see, I'm not here to.
You got to get the plugin that shows you the dislikes, man.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
to conquer the
I'll
vegetable,
check what the
not to
dislikes
use
are
them.
on this right now.
Let's face it, the age of
Here,
heroes is over.
let me look at. Oh,
It's over. This is the
Really?
Ugh.
Really?
Ugh.
age of innovation.
Yeah.
If you
I thought it was a joke, dude. I'm not kidding. I thought it was a joke.
No.
one moment.
So when you saw these images, you didn't think it was real. So we'll go through. Let's see. Yeah, because
All right, this was the one on GameStop. Dude,
Watch.
so the one on GameStop has 8.9 thousand upvotes, 22,000 downvotes, bro. 22,000 downvotes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
Like,
wow, this
that
game did start
character-
development in.
That
Wow.
character just is so uninspiring. That's what you call milk toast. That
Not
character
even.
design is milk toast as hell, dude.
Not even. It's ugly.
It's
That
not
thing's
even.
ugly.
Yeah, like milk toast would be better.
Yeah.
Like insert generic woman model here and put clothes on is better than that model.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy, dude. So here's the IGN one. The IGN has 10,000 upvotes, 22,000 downvotes. I'm trying to find the one that
Yeah, I
you
need that plug. Do you
on
have the do you know where I can get the plugin for Edge? Or are you using Chrome?
I don't use Edge. You use Edge? You use
Yeah.
Microsoft Edge browser, bro?
I used to work for Microsoft and it just kind of
I would
stopped.
never. How dare you?
Just no.
It's like there's a I'm using Firefox. I use Firefox on my PC and I use Google on my Mac, but it's a plugin for Firefox. Just download Firefox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wow. That's straight trash.
yeah.
That's bad, dude. That's
Yeah.
really bad. Yikes.
People watch these things and say, "Oh, Xbox, this is the year." Yeah, this better not. No.
No, dude. Nuh-uh. Sorry. Definitely not the year.
Cody wants to know, is the plugin fixed in Chrome?
Great question. I'm going to say yes because I see the downvotes in Chrome as well when I'm on
Okay.
my Mac. It should be fixed. I think there's multiple plugins now that you can see the downvote button, which why YouTube got rid of it to begin with. We could make a whole podcast on that because
Yep. Ah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Poor decisions. Bad executives.
yeah.
Starfield isn't gonna make it.
Oh,
Starfield
hold
isn't
on.
gonna make it Xbox's year when Nintendo has Zelda.
There you go.
Sony has Spider-Man 2 to come out now. Yep.
There's a delay between what I see here in order to throw it up on the screen.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So I have to wait to. Yeah, to be honest, Microsoft. I used to champion Microsoft so hard. I was such a mark.
Dude,
And then,
I was a 360 boy. I loved
Yeah,
my 360, dude. I
No,
didn't
was
care
even
about
an
PlayStation.
Xbox One guy. I hated the PS4. I still don't.
Really?
I still think the PS4 was a disaster of design, but that's something different. Not physical. I mean, program.
Funny how my first PS4 I got like several months ago this year.
That's yeah. The PS5, on the other hand, that thing is. I mean,
Yeah, but the
it
design is
looks awful.
atrocious.
Yeah,
looks
they flip flop
terrible.
it. The PS4 looked really good, but
Yeah.
performed like trash.
Yes.
The PS5 looks like trash, but performs. It's this weird thing. I have it right over here. It's
I make fun when I'm over hanging out with Ninja Turtles and he's got his PS5 on. I'm like, wow, dude, look at that PC right there.
Oh,
Like, it's just
look
so
who's here.
big and monstrous.
Okay. Give me.
Miami
hold
Geeks, Ed Gross, Ed, Miami. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on. Let me send him the link. He needs to get in here if he can. If you can get in here, I thought you were working tonight. Oh, it's a Thursday. I was thinking today was Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me send you.
Spider-Man, Sony Spider-Man can access the Spider-Verse. Isn't kind to sensitive eyes.
Copy link and let me send it to
Halo Infinite would have stayed consistently amazing, then that could have helped them for sure. Which is true. At launch, it was really great. Loved Infinite when it first dropped. Can I even play the single player? Like, I spent like $100.
I sent you the link. If you're still in there, I sent you the link.
I'm hearing grossed up by Edge. Dude, do yourself a favor.
What, the rated R Superstar?
Install yourself.
No.
At the very least, Firefox.
No. Edge uses Chromium. No.
All right, enjoy your non-dislike button.
I can always download it on another browser.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Why don't we use Netscape anymore? What happened to Netscape?
Netscape Navigator, bro. Man, we're showing our age now. Remember, dude, that was it. Netscape Navigator. I think Microsoft bought Netscape Navigator. I'm serious.
Let's go. Sorry, I'm running through these the chat. Let me get back through here. What did I? You're gross. Thank you. What do we go? Speaking of Spider-Man and Sony, Spider-Man Access the Spider-Verse isn't kind to sensitive eyes. I know, that's why I haven't watched it yet, because the animation in the first one made me sick. It gave me a migraine. So I'm like, I'm not even.
You know what it was probably is because of how they stuttered the movement.
Yes,
as it's like,
and I'm not sensitive to flashing colors, but I think the combination of the colors and the animation and the stuttering, it gave me a migraine.
Yeah, that'll make anyone sick, dude.
So if Halo Infinite would have stayed consistently amazing, then that could have helped them for sure, because at launch it was really great. Oh, who is this? Wait. We got some kind of loser jumping in. Hey, look who it is in his work shirt.
Speaking about losers, how you doing?
Hey, loser. So I thought you were working.
I'm tired.
And then I realized, I'm like, wait, today's Thursday. So I hate Edge and the host. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. No.
Oh, he just got it.
See, that's when you can abuse the power.
What are you doing?
Well,
what do we have here? Now, are you just here just to cause havoc?
Yes, because I had a weird boner for that chick that you had on the video.
Oh gosh.
What? Yes.
Are we sure that there's not some sort of character like they just did that for goofs, laughs, and gags?
No, they didn't. That character was made for throw up and just everything. I saw it and I was like, okay, cool. Like, I like the Giant, which is that guy from that TV show.
So that's a real person?
Yeah, he's from the IT crowd. If you ever look him up, he's there. That's his actual voice and face and everything.
This is worse than
I just got told to kick you out.
Kick him out. Shut up, Cody.
It's because you're doing vertical and not horizontal.
Well, I can do this now. It's going to be kind of weird, isn't it? Hello! We just go awkward. We just go out.
Was that your Mrs. Doubtfire?
That sounded very Doubtfire-y.
Hello! So, how you guys doing? Upside down. Looking like a bunch of tards.
Yeah.
That's about right. That's about right.
So what's going on?
We just decided to randomly do this, I think, like an hour and a half ago.
I got home and I just made some food and I was like, oh, okay, let me see what's going on YouTube. I'm eating my dinner. And then you show me that grotesque thing and then also talk about Edge. And I was like, scars. Almost threw up. And then I'm like,
Yeah, so we didn't know we were going to do this. It's not technically real ready to start. That's why we call it SideQuest. We might do this some more.
That's pretty
we
cool.
were just talking about What is that noise in the background?
Oh, they're playing on the Switch.
Oh. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do every time I hear you? I'm gonna.
Oh, you
sounds
muted
better
him.
on the. Yeah, I just.
There you go.
And I'm back.
No.
I got the
No.
power.
Was there anything else on Summer Games Fest? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I didn't look into. I'm sorry. I gotta say I didn't check that out.
Did you ever play the first one? The remake? Final
On
remake?
PlayStation?
Yeah.
This
Or
is just the new
PC.
chapter. Is this their second chapter then?
The Final Fantasy one.
Yeah.
I saw it. It looks pretty cool. And but whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick
I'm
it up,
sup-
of course.
I'm surprised they announced it finally. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Well,
took
they had announced it before. Now we actually got to see stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They announced it, but it's always been an announcement. It was just never finalized, concrete thing. It was just like, oh yeah, it's coming. When? Type of thing, you know?
Right.
Well, I think they're gonna really push this the game because how many chapters did they say there was going to be for this series for Final Fantasy?
3 or 4, right?
I
Something
was
like that?
thinking 3, but a part of me feels like they like had an odd number where it was like 4 or something for a series.
4 is an even number. Oh, he disappeared.
Well, I know 4 is an even number, but usually like you do something like in trilogies, right? Always you do
Right.
it in sets of 3. But I
Yeah,
I
'cause-
felt
FF7 was a 3-disc game, right?
it's a 7 was 4, I think, discs. I
No.
think it was it 3?
Wasn't 8 was 4 discs and 7 was 3?
4 if you count Crisis Core Reunion. Then.
Oh, he's here. And he's still vertical. He's
Yeah.
still vertical.
I can't fix it.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It is.
Final Fantasy VII original was 3 discs.
Okay. Because I remember playing that when I opened it the first time. I was like, 3 discs? What?
I know. It was wild.
And then this new one's going to be on 2 discs. They already said 2 Blu-ray discs.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay.
So,
wow.
yeah, this
That's
is
going to
be a
that's
hefty
gonna,
boy.
Well, I have to go pick up either I'm getting it for PC or I'll buy Final Fantasy. I think, you know what? Because I like my physical games, I think I'll probably go because you can get Final Fantasy VII used for PS4 for like $15, $10.
Right.
So I'll probably go pick that up. That'll be a nice couch chill game session, you know.
Do you have a PS4 or PS4 Pro?
I have a regular base PS4. It's a dog, dude.
Oh, it's
really
gonna
rough
run
to
it pretty
play.
rough. It's going to run
is
Final
it?
Fantasy VII pretty rough, yeah.
It's a dog. It's a rough.
Had 2 discs too, but it was down. But one was for downloading it. Reunion, I think, is the whole game. 2 discs, which is insane.
Right. Yeah, that was something that I had thought about because I think there was an install disc and then there was a play disc. In this one, each disc is going to be install and play. Then it's going to say swap to the disc 2, like back in the day.
Nice.
I wonder
Classics.
how much. I wonder if I sell my regular base PlayStation and just up the ante to find a used PS4 Pro because it's so bad that I can't comfortably play God of War.
Why don't you just get PS5?
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you just...
I don't have
You
money
know,
for PS5.
the
I had
PS4
one
Dude, a PS4 Pro is $100 less than a PS5.
used.
Yes. Because they're stupid hard to find.
Yeah, you go to GameStop right now. They should have them in stock.
Yeah. So you will actually... There are some places that sell a PS4 Pro for maybe $50 less than a brand new PS5.
That's that base PS4 man. Fan over there exploding. I know it's just like, but like, man, I don't sound like an elitist or anything,
two
but
PS4s.
I'm running games
PS4s.
at like 100 plus FPS on my computer. So when this stuff like drops, when the
I
frame
don't know
rate
where that
drops,
came from, but that was great. I'm sorry.
when the frame rate drops, it's extremely noticeable on these consoles that just can't handle certain games, unfortunately. And it's just
Try
like
playing stuff on base Xbox. On base Xbox One.
pretty bad.
Yeah. Because my wife, when we first started dating, one of her things that she did to impress me was to buy an Xbox One, because she said, "What
Nice.
video game console?" While we were still talking, should I buy? And I said, "Get an Xbox One." So she got that, and ever since until maybe sometime last year, she was still using that base Xbox One as a Blu-ray player to stream Netflix and to play video games.
Well, hello.
So now it's a PS5. Now she uses the PS5, but she preferred the PS4. So she, for like I would say the last 4 years.
I'm just double
For the
checking here
last 4
on
years.
eBay. Last 4 years. Well, dude, like, you know how long I've been using my PlayStation 3 to like play DVD, Blu-ray DVDs and stuff like that?
That's what she was using.
Been
the
using
Xbox.
it for
What is he doing
so
now?
long.
That's
You
why
still
we
making noise?
insert. Man, I swear to God, you mute me again.
You were making some kind of noise that was like you were taking a bag of chips and just going up against the mic.
Oh no, I was throwing it away. I already finished eating.
Oh man, see these people, they're so dicey. This person is selling a PS4 Pro Spider-Man Edition console, PlayStation untested, sold as is, $125. Why don't you just say it doesn't work?
Right.
Like I loathe people who post like that. You're a scumbag. Just say it doesn't work.
Here, what I like to do is go to. Have you downloaded Game Eye like I told you?
I do. I put in all my games, most of them.
Okay, so if you go, let's see, PS4. No, I'm gonna have to type in the whole thing.
So there's a pre-owned PS4 Pro for $174. Free 4-day shipping. Free returns.
The average price of a PS4 Pro is $250 in like just the controller and the console. Meh condition.
Meh.
But like, yeah, if you're looking for like that Spider-Man one,
I don't want
with
that
the
garbage.
box-
I just want a regular PS4
that's
Pro.
almost $300.
No, I don't want that.
So,
I still got my
A
Vader
regular
edition.
PS4 Pro. There's another one. Oh, for parts and repair, bad USB ? Dude, you know how hard it is to put new USBs and HDMI?
hey John, thanks for joining us. Hey, where are you
Hola,
go?
John.
Hey Kevin, thank you for joining us. So, and then this guy now is like, you know what? I'm not even going to take the podcast or the stream serious. I'm just going to go to bed with a
Hello,
pink pillow,
Kevin.
nonetheless. A pink pillow.
Yeah. Hate on it. What you want to do? Sorry. Nick, I'm gonna have to take this from you. What you want to do? You want to arm wrestle? Huh?
You want to arm wrestle, bro?
You want to fight about it?
It's so funny, dude. I do that all the time. Like, it's
Bro.
just an inside joke when we get into friendly arguments on stream, and like, I kind of like, and I'm like, when I kind of cut the conversation, move on to something else, I always go, "You want to arm wrestle?
Right.
You want to arm wrestle?" And Potato does it really well too. So Creamy Potato Head and I kind of like started doing that. Free tickets to the gun show, by the way, guys. Sorry about that.
Boom.
Man, that's a weak gun.
You know, but it's not fully loaded yet.
Bigger than mine.
No, it's a fucking man. I'm telling you, man, there's so many things that I do on stream, and I'm such a small streamer where like if I was creating like t-shirt swag and designs and stuff, I'd have the funniest gear, you know, that people could relate to and wear. And do you want to arm wrestle? You want to arm wrestle is something I'm gonna have to brand eventually.
Yeah, I think I have my Be Legendary. So, but yours is funny. Mine is just a
Well, no, Be Legendary is just a great general overall statement for just as you're doing your videos and everything. It's great. I don't have
my ending.
I don't have that. My thing is that's some news. I'll talk to you later. That's my outro on my videos.
Some news. Yeah, that is some news.
You know, I was doing back when Instagram was doing like Instagram TV channels that just completely failed. I was doing a lot of like, man, I put a heavy production quality into it too. They were just not getting the views that I thought. Like I would cover like several topics in 1 minute, man. And that was a lot of work, dude. And that's how I found out like that's some news. Talk to you soon.
You know what's some news? That Call of Duty drama.
Oh, I love the segue. That is some major freaking news. I think I would equate this to I don't know.
Gamergate 2.0.
Yeah, Gamergate 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
This is
and it's pretty ridiculous now, but it's like it's at the point where, because Gamergate was the issue of not enough. The initial Gamergate was not enough female representation in gaming, right?
well, that's
And
where
that everything
started.
is sexist. It's all
Yeah.
sexist, and like these attractive female characters
should be
aren't-
ugly women. Yeah.
aren't relatable, and it should be ugly, and like people are like, what?
Yeah.
Like, dude, like I'm a dude, and I like playing as female like female characters in Diablo 4. Man, my rogue is a smoking hot female rogue,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Like I like that. Who doesn't want to like who doesn't want to be I go back to like Mass Effect. Who doesn't want to be like, as a dude, I want to be a studly freaking dude going around messing stuff up in the galaxy playing Mass Effect. I don't want to be myself.
Fact.
You know,
Fact there.
True that.
Female leads don't matter.
Female leads don't matter as long as the game is great. Honestly, for real. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I agree with that as well. Did you bump Miami or did he leave?
No, he left. I guess because he's playing in bed or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, see, he keeps doing this. You know what? Why do you keep doing this?
So my finger slipped.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's what she said, and then I went, "Whoa, keep it in there."
Oh,
Wait a second. Sorry,
we're a family podcast.
this is
Guys,
a family. This is
We're
PG.
First of
family,
all,
'cause we're
first of
family.
you need to respect
Oh.
this room. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh.
Anyways, so the
It's not
Nick
that
Merckx
bad.
situation, we're getting side quested.
we are.
Yeah, so I just wanted to bring up really briefly the whole Gamergate situation, and now Gamergate 2.0.
Well, that's what led,
Yeah.
what's technically this is.
Yeah, now
So,
it's
but this
somebody's
one's taking it to the next level.
yeah. You know, you have Nick Merckx that says and I'm paraphrasing, it's something like
Leave the
they
kids
should
alone.
leave the little kids alone.
Mhm.
And then he
Leave
followed
them
up with
kids alone.
that's the real problem or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a big separation, unfortunately, here in this country, because especially thanks to like major news networks and people that, you know, like us, that kind of are really kind of tuned into everything that's going on the internet, and Twitter space and all these things.
But the thing is, even if you're not, you're forced into it.
Even if you're not,
like,
you're forced into it.
the-
Exactly.
There's a lot of us gamers who want nothing to do with that nonsense.
I am
who
one of
don't
them.
want anything to do with those terrible politics over there, and we're just like, hey, you keep that stuff over here. We're just going to
Yeah.
play our video games. And then all these video game companies, Activision, start forcing this horrible stuff down your throat, and you're like, all right, you know. And then hence the boycott Call of Duty hashtag, you know.
Mhm.
And well, and they've done it to themselves, you know.
They shot themselves in the foot, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
And
And then
so
they're
like
doubling down on it.
yeah, and you know, if you guys don't know what's happening with the Nick Merckx situation, there was a Pride Day in California of all states, and the parent which over half the school the parents took their kids out of because they were having a
60%.
Pride Day, and the parents came and were like, enough of this. Like
Mhm.
these are children; they don't need to be exposed to this stuff, you
At all.
know. And we're tired of it. And in California, of all states, the most blue, left-leaning politics ever. And then there were an opposing protesters that were
They were Antifa.
yeah.
They were Antifa, and then parents. Yeah.
It's interesting because you have a group of people that cover their faces and wear all black. And then you have parents that are concerned about their kids showing up in whatever the hell they decided to wear that day. Who's the enemies here?
And the thing is, this should not be getting into video games. There's no
Why?
reason
Yeah,
that
it shouldn't
any
even
of
be
this
getting into video games.
should be
It's-
getting into video games. And then Nick Merckx, as a new father, commented on it because, you know, he did, because of
Mhm.
some other guy, another streamer, I don't know who he is, said something, and he responded. And then now we have Tim the Tatman jumping on, being on his side, and then probably one of the biggest ones, Dr. Disrespect.
Oh yeah, and he can't.
What?
He's anti
Yeah,
against
dude,
all that stuff.
Dude,
too.
have you been out of the news cycle for this? Gabe?
Just for that part. I didn't know Dr. Disrespect was a part of this whole thing too.
Yeah, Dr. Disrespect decided to uninstall Call of Duty
Oh,
and
he
told
can't
people to
stand it.
boycott on a live stream during
Whoa.
live stream.
There's a video of Dr.
Yeah.
Disrespect going to play ranked mode in Call of Duty with Z-Lanner.
Yeah.
And he, you know how he does his transitions and stuff, and he'll do like a voiceover. He's like, "Wow, I can't believe they made a raid for this shitty game." And it's in the transition. It's the funniest thing ever, dude. I should have maybe censored myself with that word. I'm sorry, but
We're deep enough into the cast that
yeah, we're deep enough into I just don't like. I just want my video games, man. I don't want my politics, dude. Not my politics, but politics in general,
politics
dude.
in general. I
want it
don't want
out.
to hear about it. We hear
Get it
about
out.
it everywhere, and it's funny. You know how big this is getting when a lot of the bigger channels and the bigger people that don't even touch video games, like say Steven Crowder, he even talked about it.
Crowder was
And
talking about it. I know
yeah,
Timcast
Tim-
was.
yeah,
I didn't even
Tim
know
Pool
Crowder
was.
was talking
They
about
were-
it. I haven't
oh,
watched
yeah.
him in a minute, dude.
Yeah,
I
so
haven't watched him
when
in a
all
minute.
these big people are feeding in and talking about it, you know,
It's national news now.
yeah, you know, it's gone to the next level. So it might just be Gamergate 2.0 or whatever they want to call it. But the sad thing is that we have to deal with it.
Yes.
And part of it is it's a big reason why I've leaned off of I've stopped with Xbox, because they decided to jump into that crazy side of politics where normal people don't want that. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm doing? You know where I stay? I stay in this world.
That's why I love my Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
That's why I love it.
I've been playing Zelda. Man, Tears of the Kingdom is so good.
Oh boy.
So good.
I'm still not gonna buy it anytime soon. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, it's so
Dude, I
good.
stand by my. I just.
That's my OG Switch, by the way.
Very
It's
nice,
not the
man.
one.
I was over
Yeah,
at a
it's a
place
skin.
called Costco today, dude. They had
Did
or no,
you just stay at a
Target.
place called
When I went to
Costco?
Target yesterday to get that Starfield controller, which oh my gosh, I can't believe they had I got the last one. I was like a kid.
I was able to get
the
the
last
I was
one.
like a kid in the candy store, bro. I felt like a kid again, like going over to
This
like
dude's
Toys R
texting me
Us.
the whole time. He's like, "Oh no, they don't have it. I didn't see it." Da-da-da. He's like, "If you see it, can
Yeah.
And he's like, "I just asked for it. They have it."
Well,
Yeah. I was
because dude, I was going up and I was checking some other stuff around the aisle, and I was like going back to the controller section, thinking that it would just magically appear again. And I'm like looking behind boxes again after I already looked at them, and then an employee came by and they're like, "Can I help you with anything?" I'm like, "I'm looking for a particular controller," and I told her about it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we got one in the back." I'm like, "Can you please get it for me?"
You need to
100
play Zelda.
Dropped, and then now Final Fantasy 16 on the way. Crazy amount of good games. Yes,
See, that's one thing. I actually picked up Street Fighter 6. I
I want to play it, man. I want to main
didn't-
Cammy.
I didn't like all the world tour mode. I thought the characters were cringy, and it was
Dude.
just kind of. I'm like, the voice acting's awful. This is the first time I ever made sure I put everything in Japanese, but the gameplay is solid. The fighting mechanics are. It's Street Fighter. It is solid Street Fighter.
It's getting rave
I beat it with
reviews.
Guile and I beat it with Ken. It's great, but this is a game I want to play with my friends,
Mhm.
and none of my friends picked it up.
Well, I'll be getting it eventually, man.
On PS5?
No, it'll be
Exactly.
PC for sure.
I don't know.
But
if
my
it's cross-platform.
friend's got it. He's like, man, dude, I try to do the character creation, and no matter what I do, he just looks like a super gay man. It's like no matter what he tries to do, he can't like change. Like there's some sort of like feminine
There you go.
quality that
There
the
you go.
character creation.
Well,
has.
their heads are small. You have to actually they're not proportioned correctly. The base character model is disproportioned, but that's
Yeah.
coming from someone who's worked with character modeling and 3D image, So that modern controls, dude, I
Oof,
can't
yeah,
do the modern
no.
controls. I tried, and I'm just like
No, the modern controls where
I
you can
can't
just
do it.
press a button and do a special attack as a grappler, I think is ridiculous.
See, I can't do it. It's like, wait, no, that muscle memory goes to shoot Hadokens
Yeah.
or Sonic Booms, and it's just what?
Well,
It
here's the
just really
thing
messed
too,
me
and
up.
I want to bring up because I can't think of his name right now. I actually met him at Combo Breaker a handful of years ago, pre-COVID. Justin Wong. I met Justin Wong, and he's a very big. If you guys don't know who he is, he's a very big fighting games guy. And he made a tweet the other day, and a guy was a Zangief character. Okay,
it is crossplay. Okay,
also Street Fighter 6 is crossplay too, which is so. Yeah, we'll be able to play Logan.
Nice.
But like when you're Zangief, like all of his major like special abilities are like 360 motions, man. Okay, so that's part of like how you play the characters. And when you're playing, I don't know if this is with modern controls or not, but when you play like their like easy mode controls, like you don't have to do those 360.
It's like
motions.
EO from Capcom versus SNK 2 EO, easy operation. That is modern controls.
It is like that's ridiculous, and I refuse to play. I will, as somebody who's been playing Street Fighter and actually considered like learning characters and learning stuff by frames and especially like Street Fighter Third Strike, which in my opinion is one of the best Street Fighters ever made.
Street Fighter 3. Love that game.
Fight the one to want to win to lose, boom, boom, whatever. But
wow,
that's how the music goes in Street Fighter.
You guys both have PlayStations. Why haven't you added me?
I'll add you, dude. I forget, dude, because I haven't turned my PlayStation on in a month.
Ranger, no numbers. Just White Ranger all together. I got my PlayStation 3 and got it online so early.
Dude, I can't believe you were able to even get that. That's actually very impressive.
Ranger. That was before you couldn't do spaces in your name either. So
can you
capital W and capital R, White Ranger.
Can you shut off? Like, I don't want to play people that are playing easy mode on controls.
I don't know.
That's a huge handicap. Like, that's an unbelievable handicap.
What do you call it? Was really bad. The online connection when I tried, so I said screw it.
Oh,
excuse me.
Are you directly plugged in to the internet, or are you on
Wi-Fi? No, that was at the time when it first came out. They said they were having network issues,
like a netcode type of thing going on?
There was just network issues, is what they were saying. So, but it's a solid game, and I'm just not a fan of the World Tour. It feels like that Mortal Kombat Conquest mode from what was it?
I think I was like, and it was funny when you mentioned that in your video, or you mentioned it in something that I saw, and I was like, what? That's exactly what it looked like to me.
What? Modern is already confirmed to be in tournaments with players using the original controls.
No way. I don't. Are you kidding me?
That ain't right.
That's not right, dude. Oh, that's not right. That's giving the other that's using modern control. When you play when you play basketball, you all play with one basketball. That way, that's a certain size that has a certain amount of pressure in there, right? And so it's up to your athleticism and your ability and skill to get that ball into the hoop and across the court. Same thing goes when you're playing hockey. Same thing goes when you're playing football. Everything is regulated. So when you go ahead,
you're saying if someone's playing, everything should be on the same playing field.
Correct.
Everything should be equal, level.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, I think that could be related to a couple of other things. But hey, Street Fighter, definitely Street Fighter.
So that's thing. Like I just I strongly disagree that modern controls should be able to be played in tournament. I think
there needs to be one control format, and that's the format.
If that's what the tournament is going to do, yes.
Everything has to be modern.
And listen, I'm not ragging on anyone who wants to play Street Fighter with modern controls. Go ahead, enjoy the game. You bought it, play it, whatever. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 has confirmed modern controls legal. Oof. Yikes. Hey, you know what, Logan? This is great. Great news for you and I, because watch the backlash when things happen. Watch the backlash. And we'll report on it.
Yeah. I was gonna say we'll just make
we'll report on it, and we'll say, well, we told you this was gonna happen. Like, this is ridiculous.
We might even do a live stream and there's comments say, "You cheater, you crap."
Just point out all the cheating. Well, I wouldn't say cheating, right? Because it's a mechanic that's in the game, but it's an unfair playing field.
Cheap. I find it cheap.
It's cheap. You know what? Now that they said it, I might just make a video on Capcom saying that they're letting this happen, and I'll give my opinion. Have at it, boys.
Well, the thing is, if I didn't have so many videos that, aren't that already made. What are you drinking, dude? looks kind of like pee.
Oh, it's water with like a vitamin orange. Mios. They're called
Oh,
Mios.
Mio. I love Mio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just to spice it up.
There's the orange and I like the orange vanilla one. The orange vanilla one's the best.
I'll try the orange vanilla. That's like dreamsicle. That's a dreamsicle. Right?
Yes. Yeah. It's very close to it. But orange is really good. I was drinking those, but then I switched to the tubs of G Fuel. Hey, G Fuel. Hey, this worked with Power A. You know, I actually said it in that one video. I was like, hey, Power A. Hey, just saying they yeah.
I'm a coffee man
out to me.
myself, but hey,
So,
G
hey.
Fuel, I'll send me something and I'll drink it. I'll put a G Fuel sticker behind here on me.
I've got
Hey.
2 G Fuel stickers over there.
How
D-Man
far slap it on
Gaming.
my hat?
Here's a good
Right
point.
there.
I want to see what happens. Wait, what Maximilian dude's take on? Well, yeah, I like Maximilian. I think he's a genuine
Maximilian
guy.
Dude is awesome.
Like
He's
I
great.
like Maximilian. Like I like Matt
He's a combo
McMuscles.
breaker when I was there. I didn't see him though.
Yeah, I like Mac Muscles, except he does something that kind of bothers me. He'll throw politics in here and there. I'm like, dude, don't.
Really, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
he
on
throws a
some of
lot.
them here and
He
there.
throws a lot of politics on Twitter though, just like
Matt
Grumpy
McMuscles?
Joe and shit. Yeah, Matt McMuscles and
Oh, yeah.
Angry Joe and all his people.
I used to
noticed
watch
if
Angry
if
Joe a
gamers
lot.
Start putting that up there, I'll unfollow them.
I used to watch Angry Joe a lot, and good for him on his following and his videos. I know he works very hard on them and his production and stuff like that. It unfortunately for me, it just got to be too much. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I can't, like, I'm done with this. I don't know.
No,
I just
like-
his format to me kind of got redundant and repetitive, and I was like, I'm good, dude. I could go watch other reviewers. In my opinion, I think one of the best game reviewers out there is ACG.
Not
I heard of
familiar.
that
before?
name before. I heard of that one.
ACG is phenomenal. You can watch his videos and get he does a review on the story, the graphics, and the audio. He gives you samples of each. He gives you his opinion, and he justifies his opinion very, very well.
You know what's
It's
funny?
It's cool though.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's pretty cool because the way that you see ACG, it's the way I kind of like watching the history of gaming from Matt McMuscles. Like I'll watch that over anything. I'm like, all right, let me watch this because I like watching history of gaming.
Yeah.
I love things
Agreed.
like that.
I do like his what happened.
His what happened as
I
well
love
is
those.
hilarious. The only thing I think if you're gonna have a platform and it's gonna be basically about gaming, keep it about gaming. Make another account.
You want a
that's just
political
you.
gaming channel?
and
Make
That's
that
what-
separate.
The guys from
Yeah,
Geeks and
I
Gamers
agree.
do that. They separate geeks and the video game stuff, and if they have politics, they have it on their own channel, on a
Exactly.
separate one. So I'm like, cool, but don't mix it, especially when you do something so good. That's what happened to me with I used to like Classic Gaming Quarterly until he started doing that, and I'm like, dude, I don't want your politics, man.
No.
And he's from
And-
California, so I just went, okay.
And that's why, let's say, for instance, this show, the Miami Geeks, and everything. Anytime I see something that's literally connected to the politics, I
Mhm.
cut it. I go, nope,
Right.
I don't want nothing has to do with politics because the minute that we get to politics, either one or two things are going to happen. One, either I'm going to have a fight with my co-host because of some stupid argument that it's like there's no need to, or I'm going to have an argument with a follower, and they're going to probably think, oh, this guy leans to left or right. I'm just gonna follow. I'm like, bro, wait a minute. I'm just reporting the news. I already had a couple people come to me. They're like, oh, I see who you lean to. I'm like, well, yeah, I lean on your mother, but that's not the point. You know, and I tell them straight up, I'm like, look, I don't talk about politics because it's not. I don't want to. I don't need to. There's no need
Right.
for it. I just want to bring the gaming news, the movie news, and that's it. That's all I think about. Just
But
like
the-
here, we talk about gaming and movies and stuff like that.
What's funny? It's me. I was like, oh wait, you're Cuban, Miami. I know where you. I know what you think.
Ha! Hey, right? That's
It's-
how we are.
And the thing is, I went, oh wait, I was right.
Yeah, 100%.
But there's nothing. The thing is, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
It shouldn't matter. We're talking about video games, and so there are a couple of big YouTubers. Like there's one that I've followed him for a while, and I've watched his stuff. And recently, I've been watching more and more, and that's Kevin Kenson. I know you guys know who Kevin Kenson is, right?
Sounds
Really,
familiar.
he's like millions. He's up there. Kevin Kenson, he does what I do, but like to the next degree.
Mhm.
He's covering controllers and accessories and products for your Switch and the Xbox and stuff. The way he covers it is how I usually address it, and I'm like, man, this guy's really good. And he doesn't feed any of that nonsense in there. And he seems like a really cool, really legit guy. And the thing is, politics don't come across. So I don't know what he does, and that's good. So
I see people here that he has on his channel, like these other channels. Like, I don't know who Jonathan Morrison is, but this dude's got 2.57 million subscribers. Like, I've never even freaking heard of you, dude. He's got nice hair. Like, I don't even know who this guy is.
There you go. Gaming politics is different than actual politics in gaming.
Yeah,
I agree.
So
totally agree, John.
Yeah. So but we wouldn't have a podcast if that's what we didn't talk about. We talk about the nonsense going on in the gaming industry. We talk about the nonsense going on around the industry, whether it's and especially Miami Geeks on your channel. I know you focus, Gabe, with movies and all kinds of stuff too.
Yeah, man.
Movies,
we don't really
bro.
talk about
So much politics in movies these days, and it's so unnecessary.
But you managed to address it without getting into it, and I like that. I like that where it's like yeah, you point it out, but do you dive deep into that?
No. I eliminate that. Like, for instance, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is phenomenal, by the way. I'm telling you right now, phenomenal. But if you catch it in a blink of an eye, they have a little poster of Trans Lives Matter. You see on this kid's book bag on BLM. I saw it, but I was like, okay, it's there, but very quick. It's like in a fraction of a second, you see it, and you're like, whoa, what's that doing there? But then you keep on with the whole movie, has nothing to do with it. So you're like, okay.
It's there. Subliminal.
For subliminal, like for people who don't like understand how like subliminal messaging works, there's a fantastic video of basically these very intelligent people put together a set of subliminal messages. They hired an artist to create a logo. Okay, so what they ended up doing was they were like, hey, we're gonna pick you up. They created all these certain special events to happen before he was driven to the office. And they created they rented out a billboard. They created things happening in front of the car. All these other things and all the subliminal. This dude didn't know it was happening. Okay, so then he gets to the office and the guys are like, okay, can you design us a logo that looks kind of like this? We're kind of, this, that, and the other. And he literally made the logo exactly how they had already pre-made a logo, thanks to all the subliminal messaging that had happened prior. Wow. That's very powerful. Yeah. Very, very powerful. So if some people might write it off and be like, oh, that's nothing. No. You keep seeing these certain things and it starts to get deep rooted into your brain. It starts to change your perspective on things. Okay.
But hey,
so
we've seen people getting tired of this, and
we're seeing a huge uproar. Especially after the Bud Light situation. And let me tell you about the Bud Light situation.
Bud Light, Target, and let's skip that now.
Skip that. Okay, we will. I was just gonna a little, but
it's everywhere. Let's just skip that. What we should go into? What we shouldn't skip? Summer Games Fest.
Let's go.
There we go.
Right, that's what we should.
There were two things that made me go wee, and that was MK1 and FF7 Rebirth. And it's funny because D-Man Gaming was saying the same thing. Exactly. I don't know what she said. Huh? I just heard someone in the background say something.
Oh, that was my daughter. She's on her VR now.
So those two games really did it, and they kind of bookended the show for me. But I was watching, and I can't think of anything else that made me go, ooh, besides Mortal Kombat. Did you guys watch it?
I watched.
I actually did live stream for that.
I watched.
That's right. You were. That's right. I remember. I remember you even doing a video talking about doing a live stream for it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what platform I saw it on because I follow you on everything.
It could have been part on Instagram.
I think it was Instagram.
Whatever. Yeah. You were saying, Nick?
No, I'm sorry. I was cutting you off.
No, you didn't cut me off, bro. Don't worry about it.
I didn't see. surprised. I think I had a tab open for the Final Fantasy Rebirth section, but the Mortal Kombat, I'm really actually hyped about. I'm more hyped about this Mortal Kombat than I've been on the last iterations of Mortal Kombat.
Now they did do that Street Fighter collab with Primal Exo. That game, I've got my reservations about.
Looks
because
interesting.
When I first saw it, I love dinosaurs, so it made me think of Dino Crisis 3. But you know how Dino Crisis.
It's not nothing like Dino Crisis,
right?
Whatsoever.
But it made me think of Dino Crisis 3, and I was like, I like dinosaurs, and it's like maybe like Turok or something like that. And then you got the guys in the armor. But now we know it's a
Turok game, dude. That'd be amazing.
Disney owns it, so it ain't gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I say it's Iron Man and Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's going to be a live service.
Oh, okay, yeah. You've already lost me there.
Yeah.
There goes my mojo.
Dino Crisis remake, not RE5. Yeah, RE5 was good. I enjoyed RE5. My friend and I
was Gears of Evil.
Yeah, Gears of Evil
or Residents of War. Pick your choice.
Yeah, no. It's good. I think that's I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, anything's better than Resident Evil. 6? That game was hot trash, dude.
Remember that logo? Did you hear the thing? Oh, I got to pull up the logo for you. Oh, if you don't know this.
My co-host, Uncle Willie, he's dying for Code Veronica to come back.
Code Veronica, man, they need to do. I never beat Code Veronica. I did not have enough ammo to beat the final boss, dude. It was rough. Yeah, and there's 2 situations too within Code Veronica that will alter your ending. There's a couple decisions, that you have to do. Like, I think one is like depending on how quick you beat the boss fight when you get thrown out into the snow, and then there is a choice with the twins, with the creepy little twins. I forgot the specific situation, but yeah, you can get different endings in that game.
Oh my god!
Let me show you something.
Educate to me.
All right. What does that look like?
Like a busted 6 or a weird 9?
Dude, I heard about this before, and I forgot the situation.
This is a giraffe. Look at the giraffe. Here, let me see if I can.
Oh, I see the top of the giraffe.
Giraffe.
Oh, I see it.
And that's a person giving giraffe head.
Oh wow! Yes, I see that with 2 hands on their tippy toes with 2 hands like this, like it's a.
Once you see it, you can't unsee
baseball bat.
And my buddy Litch,
Ah.
who I started the channel with, and we have a couple videos. He pointed that out to me, and I'm like, I can never unsee that.
No, you can't unsee that.
No, once you see it, you can't unsee it.
I never want to unsee this. This is amazing.
Have you ever seen
he's just looking at it and laughing.
Have you seen the dog? There's a beer called Red Dog. Do you guys remember that beer called Red Dog back in the day? Have you ever seen the logo that's on the top of the can of the dog's face? It looks like Batman going down munching a
no, but now I'm gonna look it up.
Munching something.
Red Dog beer?
Yeah, I think it's called Red Dog.
Nothing beats the Little Mermaid's classic cartridge with all the freaking dildos in the back.
Yeah, they might have changed it. So if you flip the dog's head around, it looks like they might have changed it.
No, I can see it.
He's definitely munching on something.
Oh,
yeah. Red Dog is still around, huh?
Here, let me
Kind of a
pull
cool
it
can. I like it.
Let's see his awkward creation right now.
Yeah,
I remember.
And
remember my dad played poker, and I asked him if I could try his beer. I was like 7 or 8, and I took a sip of it. I thought it was terrible.
Turn your screen upside down, Gabe.
Yeah, you just got to turn it upside down.
He's buff diving.
Yes, exactly.
Nice.
He's eating something.
Good job there, Batman. He's turning up Catwoman.
Yep. Meow. Did you just go meow, Logan? Like I said meow at the same time?
I just said, this took a really dark turn.
Subliminal messaging, guys, folks. What I'm trying to do is full
Have
circles.
You guys seen that one? the Wolverine. There's a drawing of Wolverine that looks like two Batmans kissing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was classic. Yeah, I can work with it. I'm like, go ahead, Wolvie, have your way.
Spider-Man, where are you?
He's not here.
I was gonna say I don't think Spider-Man's here.
Where is Spider-Man?
You got
There
Ninja
is,
He's not
Turtles.
here, Chichi.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you
got a
in
cat
our
back
in
there.
our
You
in
see
our
the orange
chat
cat?
here.
See, there's an orange cat right there.
Orange one?
An orange cat. You know why you need an orange cat?
Why?
Because if you haven't bought it, you need to buy this book.
Cat? What the hell is that?
I'm the illustrator of this book.
Oh, are
Get
you?
out of here!
Buy this book.
I
Cat
shall.
named Sam.
Cat named Sam.
Yes. And his best friend Bam. It's a mouse named Bam. So
All right.
you get everybody should buy that book. There's actually a book trailer on the channel when I released the book last year. So
I gotta check this
Great
one
for
out.
yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah, it is it's an amazing book. And come on, it needs to. Here we go. See, John's got 2 copies.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I think I think we autographed for him because my wife is the writer and I'm the illustrator. So
Nice, dude. You guys self-publish then?
no, it's actually published with it's Dragon Fruit, which is an imprint from Mango Publishing.
Okay. I'm gonna send you an image. Just don't play it up. Don't put it on stream. Okay. You want to talk about? I mean, we're talking about. This isn't a subliminal, but like somebody actually has this tattoo on them.
I hope it's not
Wait,
me.
what did I just hear? I don't know. I want. What?
Don't show that tattoo on stream because you'll have.
No, I'm listening to what's going on in the background of games.
So you have a what's her face from Demon Slayer right there,
Oh.
right?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Punisher, you looking at that tattoo?
I might get one like this.
Where did
Yeah.
you send it? Discord?
I know. I sent it through our chat right now that we're using through StreamYard.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
do I want to click on that?
Well, I mean, do you like the Little
Yeah.
Mermaid?
Oh.
Do you like the Little Mermaid?
Oh.
I want to be where all the penises are.
Oh. We would get kicked off of YouTube for that. We would
Don't
literally
ask
get
me.
kicked off of
Honestly,
YouTube.
I don't even know how I found that. But anyways, so Summer Game Fest, guys.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to go soon.
you sure?
Well,
Yeah, I gotta go soon.
what do you have to do? Who called?
Watch the tattoo.
He's like, I gotta go get my new
I,
tattoo.
Well, aside from like literally going to
Oh, you gotta go poop.
explode on myself, I don't have my Home Depot bucket here, so yeah, it's in the basement. I don't want to run down there and get it.
So then, oh God.
You don't have a trash can? You need a trash can? Who doesn't keep a trash can under?
Then your wife, honey, what's that smell?
I got a heavy load here. I gotta throw it
you
away.
know, the podcast went long, and you know, I just, oh no, oh dear.
You know,
You
you
see,
forget streamers. I've seen people who stream like 5 and 6 hours. I'm pretty sure they have one of these gaming chairs like this, but in the bottom, it's got like a toilet thing, and
Oh,
it's like cut out for them to just drop the deuce whenever.
Well,
they
when
need
I
to.
go fishing, I used to have a cup, a thing like a bottle that was on the top of the neck was kind of angled. So if you needed to relieve yourself fishing, and you want to kind of
Piss
just,
in
you
the
know, you
water.
just yeah.
We would just stand up on the side of the boat and piss
people,
over.
the people live around. Like, there's weirdos, bro, around the lakes.
Oh wait,
man,
we
because
have
they
a
have
lot
like
of- in
binoculars
South
and stuff.
Florida. Yeah, we there's
I'll
a
give
lot
them
of
a
places.
show.
on
Yeah,
the-
Florida's a little bit different. We have lakes out here. You have ocean
We got,
I'll
well,
give
we
them a
got
show,
ocean.
okay?
We got the
That's
and
what
East
we're
Coast
and
store.
Jaws.
oh yeah, no, I respect the ocean. I don't do that.
Fish pee
I'll give
there.
them a
Why
show.
don't you?
That's for a fact.
Fish pee
Well-
I'll
in
give
the
them a show. I'm
ocean.
like, I would look at them like, hey,
Wow, we
Like
let
it?
this thing get away from us again. Somehow we managed to talk about politics, a giraffe giving head, and now peeing in the ocean.
Well, anyways, I'm here all night, guys.
This is so gonna get demonetized. No.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna like it.
No, you know our podcast got limited. The one with Wicked Virtue.
Mm.
Yeah, because of the whole butt conversation that when he was bringing up that.
Yeah, that's why I'm strategically using specific words.
Like the
Speaking in
Xbox
euphemism.
Showcase. Speaking of taking a poo, the Xbox Showcase.
The Xbox Showcase. So
no, it could have been worse. What was the Capcom one? How about that? That
The
was absolutely.
I
What was
saw
the
that while
point?
working.
I live streamed that on TikTok. Terrible.
I
was out
embarrassed.
doing things and I was like, all right, okay, I got home and I sat down. I'm like, all right, let's see some good Monster Hunter. Let's see some Mega Man. Let's see some Street Fighter.
Well, they have Mega Man. They have a big Mega Man thing.
Yeah,
I'm not
cell
going to play that
phones.
Mega Man game.
Yeah, mobile shit. Sorry.
Yeah, it's mobile.
I
When I saw it was on mobile and I saw how it looked, I'm like, eh.
like Ubisoft was the same way for me when I saw. I was like, oh, this new Division looks pretty. Oh, Android, Apple. No, thank you.
Yeah, no. I guess there's money in it, but like for mobile gaming, but I just don't feel like mobile gaming. And don't get me wrong, I've played some really great adventure games on my iPad and stuff. But that could be played on PC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're done very, very well. But when you get stuck, like mobile gaming in general is really, I think, a very toxic low end aspect of gaming, especially these games where like I was
Gotcha
into a
games?
Ghostbuster game where you play like with cards and stuff and you do card battling. And
Yeah.
it's just designed to just take money from you. And I just despise it.
That's the same way the Power Rangers game that I have that I was playing for quite some time on mobile. It's based around rock, paper, scissors, but it's in order to get new character upgrade. If you're not playing 24/7, you can only play so long. You have to pay. You have to pay. You have to pay. You have to pay. And then there's a game that I started on PC, and then they brought it to mobile. It was supposed to come out on Switch, and never did. It was Elder Scrolls Legends, and it's funny because there's no way anybody can always get the perfect hand unless they pay. So I've noticed after playing it so long, if the more money you synced, if you have these custom decks with the custom version of the cards, the fancy version, they always tend to pull the exact card whenever they need it. You could be winning, you could have full 30 life and they have 2, and then all of a sudden they wipe your board and then just pop, 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 pop. Done. And I'm like,
yeah. It's part of the reason why I stopped playing Hearthstone. My friend I don't even know. I forgot what war game he's got.
They claim it's not in there, but we all know that the more money you put in, the more the algorithm.
It's gonna favor you. The RNG will favor you more depending on how much money. It's just how it's designed.
It's funny too because I think they admitted it without realizing they were admitting it, because depending on the avatar you choose to depict your character, it influences your deck of how you're going to pull. So if your avatar can do that, of course they can go, all right, you paid so much, this guy's paid nothing, boom, now you're going to get anything you would need at that moment.
I was playing that Street Fighter mobile game for a bit, and then it turned into BS. There's so many options to spend money and buy things.
Yeah.
And like you eventually hit a wall. It'll give you 10 plus hours to play and kind of enjoy yourself, but then you do hit a wall where you need to start spending money. Just not into it, man. I just mobile gaming is not my thing.
Mobile. Yeah. There's the only thing I still play, like I said, is Elder Scrolls Legends. And I know if I'm gonna lose, I can tell from like halfway through the game. I know when it takes that turn. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lose this one. Whatever. It's like my wife and I, we'll put on a show, and if I really don't care about the show, if I've seen her or whatnot, then while she's watching it, I'll just play. Or if for example, when we're at one of the theme parks and we're just waiting in line forever, depending on the ride or anything, I'll play it there. Or if I'm in a waiting room. But now, like for example, when I go get my vehicle serviced, I have my Razer Kishi. I just stick that on and then play Game Pass.
Yeah, see, that's convenient though.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Excuse me. But speaking of Game Pass, that Xbox showcase still sucked.
It was just super long with a lot of games,
but not good games.
Yeah,
it felt like an game show.
It was just a bunch of things there. The one game I probably have to say that I was kind
of things. That's it.
Yeah, no.
You
The only
said
one
it
game that I thought
perfectly.
it was
There's a
actually
bunch of
interesting
things.
would be the Star Wars one. I thought I was like, okay, cool. There's no Jedi's in it, but it looks pretty interesting.
The thing is, the main character felt lifeless in a way.
Mhm.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It felt like, oh, we're making a female Han Solo, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I was thinking about the games that I saw. Here, let me actually pull them up, and then I'm gonna
That's a lot.
add it to. It was a lot of games, but nothing that made me go.
Besides Forza and Flight Simulator, I thought those two games were freaking awesome.
Yeah, the flight simulator. Here, I'm gonna pull it up.
Are there?
Here.
Did they have like a new? Did they open up new stuff to download and buy?
Yeah.
Fly through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, you have like a
jobs.
career
You
mode
get
now.
jobs now? You can
Oh,
play as characters
cool!
with
I like
jobs.
that. I like
Yeah,
that.
that made me go, ooh.
I'm gonna have to. I own Flight Simulator, man. I was streaming that stuff for quite a bit.
By the way, this is stupid. The Porsche Xbox. So where did they? Tell us how you really feel back there.
Yeah. She's heavy on that freaking VR. And I'm
Yeah.
just going, Jesus Christ.
So
please
they had
stop.
the AEW Fight Forever is what I'm really looking forward to. I actually have it paid off, even though it wasn't at the show. Starfield looks good. This one looks good. The Clockwork Revolution.
Yeah.
The problem is, they said comes out in due time. I'm like, okay. The Metaphor, that looks pretty cool, but
Mm.
I think it's coming to PlayStation, so I'll pick it up there. The Black Series S. I don't care about any
Oh,
of
so
these.
stupid that they made
This
that.
looked terrible.
Still
Cool. Elder Scrolls Online. That's okay. You had Persona 5
Deep
Tactica.
Still Wakes, or is it Still Wakes the Deep?
It still wakes the deep.
It looks bad. I like the artwork.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check
What
that
is
out.
it? What
I
is
might
it?
be a contrarian here, and I'll check it out.
Okay.
So,
Not gonna say. Let me rephrase that. It didn't look bad. It's just I didn't know what I was watching.
I'll check it out. I'm bookmarking it. So after this, I want to check it out.
If it's what I think it is, it's good. It could be good, but the problem is they didn't show enough.
Okay, I got you.
This I didn't care for it at all. I was like, whatever. Forza, that's going to be great. I love the fact that it was all Corvettes and Camaro. I love that. It got me right there.
Mhm.
This people are saying is Onimusha. Like,
Dude, that's what I'm
Onimusha.
saying. That's what I was, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
this looks a lot like Onimusha. I couldn't remember the name.
So-
I love those games. I love the Onimusha games.
And Gabe, your reaction to this trailer was funny.
Oh, I loved it. Straight up
You
butt
would.
cracks.
That I was like, okay,
Dude, I
cool,
can't
they
wait
put
for
Dune.
Hellblade 2, dude. I love the first one. Loved the
It didn't
first
do
one.
anything for me, so I didn't bother even watching it.
I'm attracted to the actress too, but you know,
Okay.
don't let
But
that
this one,
influence anything.
Flight Simulator 2024,
Beautiful.
seem legit. I mean, this is
It's
legit.
so gorgeous. I love that game.
Adding Monkey Island into Sea of Thieves, I think is really cool.
That's going to be fantastic, and I will play that. I'm surprised they didn't do that sooner. Monkey Island's a great game.
Avowed looks amazing.
Avowed.
So yeah, we got Persona 3, cool.
Yep.
Payday.
Yeah.
That's
This
right,
one,
Payday 2.
I watched a little bit and I was like, indie game. Again, I watched more than that. I watched the entire thing. I don't know why it shows that. But like I said, I wasn't. This one I thought looked terrible. It has that weird motion that I don't like, that weird stop kind
South
of.
Midnight. Yeah, stop
Yeah.
motion animation.
Oh yeah.
It just has this weird look, and I was like, no, hard pass. Fable is a hard pass. That's just, you
That
saw
looks
it.
freaking terrible.
But yeah, I'm really, really, yeah.
She got
on-
hard pass on these nuts.
On your chin?
Yep. But
Uh,
just too big with blup.
you would.
I know.
Oh,
Y'all
look,
needed this.
I'm
This
just
is what
seeing
y'all
this
needed.
now. Yeah, see, female Han Solo.
Yep.
That it just looked like they were trying to make a female Han Solo instead of making a new character. Like to me, they could have done any other kind of female. It doesn't have to be a bounty hunter. I just felt like she just too much of a just female Han Solo, and I was like,
She
that.
is Han Solo.
And
I mean,
she
that's
looks
what they
very
do, dude.
generic. I
Well-
mean, well, why don't they give us an Ahsoka game? Why can't we have an Ahsoka game, for God's sake?
That'd be pretty cool.
I love
Yeah, that would
Ahsoka.
be cool.
She's one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and I'm glad we're getting a show, but it's Disney Plus, so yeah. But look what they did to Obi-Wan. But hey, that's for another podcast. Yeah, I don't know. There's just nothing in that show made me go, wow, I'm glad I have a Series X.
No,
No, let me take that back. Flight Simulator 2024 made me go, okay, there we go.
that will be okay.
And Forza, I knew I was going to get, but it's been a long time coming. So Forza and Flight Simulator. But if you have a PC, just play it on there.
Yeah, Flight Simulator is like a 400 gig download. I don't know what it's like, or it's probably more now. It's totally worth
It
it.
was almost
and
200 on the Series X.
almost 200,
Or you could just get the Black Series S, which is
or just
I
buy a
think that's
PlayStation
actually
5.
good.
Well, no,
I think a good
it's not
option.
on PlayStation, right? Microsoft would never
Yeah.
release that game on PlayStation.
nah, they wouldn't.
No.
They'd never do it.
Never.
So, but yeah, that showcase was pretty mid. The Capcom one was less than mid. The Ubisoft one was mid. Everything
Yeah,
that I
it
was
was
like, all right, yeah.
This is not a drill.
Apparently, it's not a drill.
No, apparently not. It's just not. This is every day, guys. This is every day.
So how do you record your videos when you're going like that, or do you say you have to be quiet?
No, I tell them to be quiet and go to the room, and I time it for 40 minutes. If I can just do everything as quickly as I can,
Mhm.
and then once I'm done, I tell them to get out.
I mean, Spider-Man.
And then she does that when I'm freaking editing.
Oof,
Down here.
oof, oof.
Oh yeah, dude.
400 gig
gig.
download for PC.
Dude, I already own it, man. I told you it's 400 gigs, dude.
Yep,
Yeah.
there we go. That's like 2 Call of Duties in a war zone.
Yeah, man. I even have I have an
Thank God we're
extra
boycotting Call of Duty. Dun, dun, dun.
Dude, I was streaming Call of Duty a couple days ago on TikTok, and I'm like 10 minutes into it, I'm like, the regular people showed up, and I'm like, guys, I'm not even feeling this right now. And it's like not even just because of the Call of Duty crap that's been happening. Like, I think I've reached a very critical point with that game. It's been getting me tons of followers on TikTok. Like, I think I have 20 plus new followers this week just for streaming in an hour on TikTok.
Is it making you money?
You killed my father.
I think one stream on TikTok, I made $10 for like an hour and a half.
This is gonna be an interesting show when I'm watching it again.
But
Yes,
no,
yes, this will
it's
be.
not.
No, he's talking about this one.
Yeah, this one.
I think he's talking about what he can hear in the background.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just listening to her
gotcha.
just screaming. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ!
Um,
I killed my father. I'm like, yeah, that's what I really want to hear, Kiara. That's what I really want to hear. Awesome.
so yeah, that 400 gigs, dude. But
Yeah,
no, yeah, that Call of Duty does take a lot of space too. But
Call of Duty is about 100 and
from the Ubisoft thing, X Defiant looks epic.
I'm hoping
think
for
I'm
something
going
good. Like I'm
X-Defiant.
hoping X Defiant is looking good. Not only that, gosh, what was the other one? There's another shooter. Hang on. Let me see.
That's every day. That's all these Microsoft games.
You get a case with nothing in it. That's
Sony's doing that.
it's disgusting. It's terrible.
Yeah,
It really is. You spend all that
Barclays doing
money,
that. I'm
at
like,
least give you
why would I
physical.
want that? Why would I want that? I
There's
want a
another-
physical game.
Gosh, there's another shooter, dude, that looks phenomenal. Like the trailer was really awesome. It looked very sci-fi. I can't remember the name of the game, and it's a kind of a.
On what showcase?
It wasn't on a showcase. It was just there was an announcement trailer maybe about 2 weeks ago. Maybe the Certo will have something, which I'm always. I'd rather report news off like the Certo articles than Kotaku any day. I'll put it that way.
See, some of their articles go in one way or another.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan, but Spider-Man 2 is giving you a 6 statue yet a steel book with a digital game. I hate that. I'm not gonna buy it. Like, I would love to have another awesome Spider-Man statue.
It was already
But-
confirmed that they did that. Steelbook with the digital game.
Yeah, what is the point of having a steelbook to put a piece of paper into it?
I'm pretty sure. Hey guys, here's my game. Oh wait, but don't crumble up. There it is. And they put it right back in. Stupid.
So, yeah,
So stupid, I tell you.
It's like, then why even give us a steelbook?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're going to give
I
us a
complained
steelbook
about it.
with a digital copy, put an art book in that game. Don't put the one that has the disc so you can put a disc in there. Take that out and give us an art book. Give us some stickers. Give us some patches. Give us some just random crap that's cool.
I agree. I mean, I thought about it when the whole thing with God of War happened. I was like, this is a by itself because I'm not gonna freaking.
You realize you just disappeared and came back.
I did.
Yeah.
How?
You just, it went boop, and then you popped right back in.
What the hell? I just found this so stupid though. Like the fact that that happened and they did for God of War. So I was like, why
Halo
would
as well.
they do that, man? I thought about it. I was like, it's so stupid. I'm not gonna spend $200 on a freaking hammer with a steel book and a piece of paper saying that I have a digital game. I want the physical. I'm paying this money for a physical game to be in that steel cartridge.
How big do you think Starfield's going to be?
Probably 2 gigs.
Two gigs?
Dude,
Two
I can tell
gigs, sorry.
you want to know how much
Sounds like-
frickin' Star Citizens, dude. If you think about games like Star Citizen, right? I mean, I could double check with what the download is. I mean, they're heavy, dude. I
Like, even
wouldn't. You
GTA,
cannot for
Like,
console wise.
GTA Online is massive.
I can't. I don't think Starfield will be too. Wait, what did you say the file sizes would be?
He
I
thinks
said
it's going to
200.
be 200. Yeah.
I could see it being 200.
I
could see it being
between-
250.
Yeah, I was going to say around between 220, but I could even see 250. Yeah.
Bet you it's going to be
Yeah.
even more on PC,
Yeah.
and it's
'Cause
going to be.
you don't have to worry about the compression where console
Yeah,
gamers
where
will
console
have to worry
does.
about compression.
And not only that, for PC,
John
I bet
thinks
you
it's gonna
minimum
be
requirements
50%.
going to require at least a solid state hard drive.
Uh-huh.
Minimum requirements, because I'll
That's
tell
one
you.
thing I've been reading, which I'm surprised you haven't covered yet, is there's a lot of articles coming out that if you don't have an SSD, you ain't playing video games on PC.
Yep, it's
Oh, I
pretty
didn't
much
know
the
that.
standard
Wow.
now. I remember I had ordered a terabyte SSD. I have Call of Duty running on it and some other FPS games like Apex and stuff running on the SSD. Also, Star Citizen runs on my SSD. If you cannot fully functionally play that game on a standard hard drive. It's just impossible. It needs to be on an SSD.
It's like playing Ratchet and Clank, like the new one, as well. You can't play it. You have to have it on that PlayStation SSD. I can see why. But like if you're playing any of your old PS4 games, and same thing with Xbox Series X, if you have all your Xbox One games on there, it can play just fine. Now, one thing I noticed about the Series X, if you take a Series X game and install it onto your external hard drive, it runs as if it's running the Xbox One version of the game.
Ooh.
It says it's the Series X, but you can tell it isn't. I forgot what game it was I moved. I think it was Werewolf or something, but I moved it from the hard drive to the internal, and you can see the performance just massively jumps.
Oh,
And
it
I'm
jumps.
Like, yeah. I'm like, whoa, that's like playing the Xbox One version. Yeah. And I also did that with Dynasty Warriors 9 or whatever the last one was.
Never got into that series.
Yeah.
Never got into it.
So, but that's going to be a thing that I think is going to be a problem. But I'm hoping to go back to the Ubisoft thing, X Defiant. I think that should be your next.
I think it will. I'm definitely going to check it out. I think PC has a beta going on.
Yeah, they all. It's for all of them, and there's something this weekend and something next weekend. I made notes of it. I forgot to.
I might have to queue in off of Steam. There was a different shooter that I got early access to and installed it and never played it. Like the show, not the show. I don't know. It looked really cool. It looked really good. But I missed the wagon, so I want to make sure.
I've done that
right
many
now.
times.
for X Defiant.
You know what's actually a surprisingly good game that people are sleeping on right now? And when I tell you, you're going to be like, what? Disney Speedstorm.
I don't know
The Mario
what that
Kart
is.
clone? Exactly. It's a Mario Kart clone.
Huh.
Yeah, it actually plays really well. I was playing it on PS5. Apparently, YouTube doesn't like shorts of the game for some reason. One of them only got 20 views.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
X Defiant looks like it might be on the Epic Game Store. So whack, dude. I have a
But
couple games
it's a
off of.
Ubisoft game.
I know, but like it's not showing up here on Steam.
Don't-
It'd be
you-
weird, right? If X
Don't you have a
Defiant-
PS5? Oh, wait.
No.
Also, dude, come on. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a plebe. You're a plebe. I'm sorry.
Plebe.
That's messed up.
See, I've got a PS5 right here and a Series X. You know, I actually sold my Series S. I was
You did?
having that overheating problem, and I ended up just trading it into GameStop.
Chuck it.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna get another Series S. I'm gonna get the black one. I think I'm gonna get the black one. Of course, I'm gonna
Oh,
have
I
to do
gotta
an
register.
unboxing and all that other stuff.
Hmm.
No, I actually haven't played. I did buy. I'm gonna get to this too. Okay, so the Switch has this issue where you'll buy certain games, and then you get the case, you get the collector's box, and all this, and it's only a downloadable code.
Ugh.
And
I
this
know.
was one of them. And I didn't realize it because I go to my local game store. I'm like, oh, let me get that, because I saw it. It looks really cool. And then I get home and I'm like, oh wait, this is a digital code game. But it came with a Lego set of cars, which I really don't want because I don't put together Legos. I don't have, I just don't have the attention span for it anymore now that I'm older. But I know this guy does. I might send him the cars from Lego, the 2K Drive.
Nice.
Right.
So
I just registered for X Defiant right now, so I can
yeah,
get updated.
I
for
need
it.
to do that. I hope it's crossplay, but if they do crossplay,
I'd imagine, dude, it's pretty
You see,
standard.
people have
I'd
to
imagine that it's going to be.
I say controller lobby, keyboard lobby. Because otherwise it's like not even worth playing. That's why I stopped playing Halo. Because I don't like the crossplay. Where I'll spawn and it's like headshot, headshot, headshot. I'm like
Headshot.
and then you hear the PC people just laughing, making fun of it, people playing on console. I'm like, assholes are
Where's the PC Master Race with my
with their aimbots?
with my
Yeah,
hair
I know.
and the fan?
And their aimbots.
No
Wow.
aimbots, no aimbots here.
Ooh,
How
it's
about your aim
raining.
assist? Dude,
Ooh,
that
it's
dude,
raining
Halo was
bad.
made for controller, dude. It was actually better to play on a controller
yeah.
than on
I
mouse.
took in my flag. I just realized because I didn't show it to Miami Geeks. I need to send it to you.
What
But
you
I got this big. My wife bought it for me because she knows how much I love bald eagles because that was my grandfather's favorite.
I like
animal.
bald eagles too.
So I got this one where it's like a statue of an eagle on a perch.
Yeah.
And it has a thing for the American flag on it.
Nice.
So I just bring it in every night, especially when it's like gonna rain and stuff. But yeah, I meant to send you that. But it's pretty epic. So
Oh, yeah.
the rain just made me go no.
Put that bad boy out there on the 4th of July.
Now every day is every day. That's every day.
Miracle.
So fuck you. Yeah, see, I mean, because YouTube. Oh wow,
Hey, you guys-
This has
you
been
guys can
almost 2
chit-chat.
hours.
Yeah, you guys could chit chat as long as you want, but I gotta dip. I'm sorry.
Wait,
No,
you're done for
I
the night?
understand.
I am done for tonight. I have a few things I gotta do, and I don't even know if I'm gonna stream tonight. If I
I
do,
gotta
it
take a
might just be a
shower.
late TikTok stream for like a half an hour, dude.
See, I got a church group tomorrow night. So, and then Saturday we've got. Oh, there's an anime con up here. We're doing an anime con on Saturday. So yeah, I don't think I'll be back. I'm gonna try to get back into this a little more, trying to do some streaming. I prefer when I'm at least talking with you guys. This is really fun. I miss this. So maybe I might do something on Monday. I don't know. I never.
All
did
right,
the
well, let me
Final
know.
Fantasy
I should be around.
16 demo, but I was gonna stream that. What are you chewing? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. thing.
Don't worry, you're not weird. But yeah. So you know what? Well, I guess since you have to drop the kids off at the pool.
Well, he's not the other one.
Not dropping,
I had
man.
like 5 hot dogs.
tell you that
I gotta turn
much.
'em up.
I had a sub. I went to Firehouse.
Nice.
Yet to have a Firehouse sub. They look good.
Wait, you haven't had a Firehouse sub?
No, man, they look really good though.
Do you not have Firehouse around?
They're out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I miss? Quiznos.
I have Quiznos here, but no, Quiznos
gone
isn't even
here.
around here.
Yeah.
They're gone.
I
I was
miss the
thinking
chicken carbonara.
what's the other place that has like a chicken cheddar that's phenomenal? It's
We have a
what's
Jersey
that?
Mike's, and I
yeah,
think,
there's a Jersey Mike's here.
but the biggest thing here is public subs. Like if you live in Florida, you eat public subs,
Oh,
and if
hell
you
yeah,
don't,
dude.
there's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
Well, you ain't
You're
from
just-
Florida.
Hey, you ain't from Florida.
Florida.
Yeah,
Well, it's funny because certain Floridians, when they say Florida, they go Florida.
Florida.
Like,
yeah.
with like an A, and like they.
They're not real Floridians.
Well, you know, I'm
That's the
over at
thing.
Florida, and you know,
They're not
is
real
it weird
Floridians.
to you?
They've moved. They've moved to
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
you
skip
can
Florida
tell.
and we call it Miami. Where are you, Miami? Oh, there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know what? He's right.
what?
It's
That's
like, where are you
SideQuest.
from? Miami. You mean, I asked what state? Yeah, Miami.
Miami.
Oh, Florida. Yeah, Miami.
No. Miami.
Yeah.
And then they're like Ohio.
Miami.
Did-
No. Okay.
Break it down with those
Smith.
pipes.
You
Will
fired.
Smith.
You fired. I just
Yeah.
fired you. You fired.
If I.
You're fired. I can do the Vince McMahon. I can do that one. Did you just hang her?
Yeah.
Nice.
She has like a little plug thing on there.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah, she does.
So I'm gonna let you guys go take a dump. Okay, fine. We'll shut up.
She's listening to every word you're saying. No, but she's maybe right. I don't know. All I know is that I gotta take a shower and a dump. I don't know which one first, but it's gonna happen.
So, thank you guys. I didn't expect you to be here, Gabe. That was awesome for joining us. I honestly thought today was Wednesday, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, he's recording tonight. No,
No.
it's Thursday. Today is Thursday. So this would have been our regular Ready to Start podcast, but this isn't. Next week, let's try to do a regular one. If anything, with the four of us, let's see if we can get Josie in here as well. I know she's been busy with the moving and the whatnot. So I know, but she was online the other night. So we'll see.
I got beef with her for the last show that she called me out.
What?
Remember?
No, I don't.
With your buddy from the last show.
With Alex?
I think it was. She was like, Punisher's not here. I'm like,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah, that was the one where you're like, I don't feel good. Oh, I got skin in my vagina. Oh.
Yes, I did. I'm glad you noticed.
And Nick's over there like, oh, I got to poo. I'm holding it. He's got
I'm
that,
just
I'm
chilling,
holding it.
bro.
He's
Just
putting
chilling.
mute on the mic. He's like, oh God, I gotta go.
No, that's if you see me with my hand up here doing one of these. And I'm muting the mic.
He's just there squeezing a duck. Oh, gotta go.
Okay. All right. On that note. Okay. Squeezing the duck. That was great.
Just sit there. I gotta go. Hurry up. It's coming. It's hot. It's hot.
He doesn't make it, and the dog comes out.
That's funny.
I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure you're gonna
so
arm
that
wrestle
makes-
somebody.
You want arm wrestle?
he starts saying that to his poop. You wanna arm
He's like,
wrestle?
he's just pushing it. Get out of here. You want to arm wrestle, bro? Is that what it is? You want to arm wrestle? Come on, get out of there.
Yeah, and he's arm wrestling his own poop.
Come- Get out. Arm wrestle. Jesus, help me. He's biting out a rag and stuff.
And he's like, yeah, really. Look at his face. And now he's like, why won't they shut up? He's like, hit that end button. Hit that
Now,
end
man,
let's-
button. You know
Let's
what?
eliminate this.
Fine. I will.
You know what?